afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Jessica Fox, and I'm a forensic specialist that was hired by the defense team to analyze fingerprints that were found at the crime scene. I was given two pieces of evidence to analyze, one being the syringe that was found near the victim's body, Mr. Kevin Thomas, and the second being the empty bottle of Novolog insulin that was found in his trash can. I was able to lift a partial print off the syringe and an entire full print off the empty bottle of Novolog, which I compared to the suspect's fingerprints, Kevin's wife, Miss Samantha Thomas. In order for fingerprints to be able to convict someone, they need to have 8 to 12 similar points at least that are similar to both fingerprints. As you can see here, this is the wife's fingerprint. This is the full fingerprint found on the empty Novolog bottle, and this is the partial print that was lifted from the syringe. The wife's fingerprint does not have any similar points to either of the evidence partial prints that were pulled, but the prints found from the Novolog and from the syringe have about 13, 14 similar points on them, which means that these two are probably from the same person, but these two prints are not from the wife. Fingerprints have been used as an authentication mechanism since around the 1880s. Fingerprints are mostly universal, which is why they're a very reliable source. However, there are about 2% of people who don't have fingerprints that are able to be identified because of either skin damage or some genetic defects can damage the fingerprints. In around 1892, it was discovered that no two people have the same fingerprints, not even identical twins, which makes it a very good reliable source to convict people or to tell if someone's innocent or guilty. It's a very good identification device. Fingerprints are also very easy to collect. They don't usually disappear. They last a very long time. And for me to get the fingerprints off of these two pieces of evidence, I used silver nitrate, and I dusted it on a little brush and just dusted it lightly over the evidence, and you just used tape, put it over the dust, and pull up the fingerprint, which is how we got these two. And this one was by inking whenever she was arrested. Fingerprints are actually the most accepted biometric right behind facial recognition. Because fingerprints are left everywhere anytime you touch something, it's a big concern about people stealing other people's identities by using their fingerprints, because once a fingerprint is stolen, you can't take it back. It's not something tangible. This, however, does not happen very often, and therefore it should not be a big concern. So based on my professional opinion, Ms. Samantha Thomas is innocent based on the fingerprint analysis that I ran from the evidence collected at the crime scene. Although Ms. Thomas was the one who went to the pharmacy and picked up her husband's Novolog prescription, someone else is the one who gave him his shot and used way more than the recommended dose.